this issue of Spacecraft Guide, we are going to continue our work on showing you how to fly the Space Shuttle, and we're going to be doing it by using this tool, which is my Spacecraft Interactive Virtual Reality Tour of the Space Shuttle. So yeah, you can get this version too, and you can actually play with it. That's for my Patreon subscribers. If you go to patreon.com/SIVR Museum, that's Spacecraft, and that's patreon.com/ and that stands for Spacecraft Interactive Virtual Reality Museum. So you can actually look at that. And the best thing about this is not only can you move around and you can zoom in really close, and so close that you can read the switches. So look at how close you can get to it. You can read all the switches, and we are actually going through the switches and we're making them all interactive. So right now we have a few of them. So if you go to the panels, like if you go here to the front panel and you come down, you can actually look at some of these switches. And when you click on them, you actually go into or get closer to what they are. And then we even go a little deeper and tell you about, like this here is the S-band PM system switches. So this is all you can do with the Spacecraft Interactive Virtual Reality Museum at patreon.com. So that's what we'll show on a little bit more on how that you get to use all of this. But first, we are going to go back to the Spacecraft Interactive Virtual Reality here, and we are going to start working on switches. Like last week, we did on the other side and on this side, we did the ADI, we did, jumping ahead, the HSI Select mode. Now we are going to do the HSI Select Source. And when you click on it, it takes you to the HSI Select Source TACAN Nav and MLS switch. So that's a switch right here. So what this switch does, it selects TACAN Navigation or Microwave Scanning Beam Landing System MLS. The 1, 2, 3 switch, which we're going to go over later, selects one of the 3 TACANs. So there's 3 TACANs and there's 3 microwave landing systems. And when you select, when the Select Source switch is positioned in nav, that's right in the center, the HSI is supplied with data from the navigation processors, and the 1, 2, 3 switch is not used. So this is like an auto position. So it's going to get data and use the one that it thinks is the best. Okay, down here, the TACAN or MLS position of the HSI Select Source Switch should be used only when the TACAN or Microwave Landing System data are available. That means that you're getting the information from it. The TACAN data are used during the entry to update the navigation state and are usually acquired, now this is TACAN, about 300 nautical miles from the landing site. The MLS or Microwave Landing System has a range of about 20 miles and would be selected after the orbiter is on the heading alignment code. So if we went down here to General, and we clicked on it, we're going to come down to the displays. And here is the Commander's Horizon Situation Indicator switches are on panel F6, and the pilots are on F8. So that's where you can see that you can go a little bit deeper into that switch here, and then up here you can actually go into the system. So that is all we have for this week on the HSI Select Source. So for our Patreon subscribers, and that's including our free Patreon subscribers, doesn't cost you a dime, we're going to go into schematics. And then later on, we're going to go a little bit deeper into this switch for our paying subscribers who also get that awesome view of the cockpit that we showed you before. And you'll be able to zoom into it, play with it, and then click on some of the switches to see what they are and what they do. So if you are a subscriber to my Patreon page and you click on schematic,